Hello, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. I'm here to give you a read straight from the hip with lots of lip. And we're going to be looking into how those energies that are still weaving their way through our lives from the recent Capricorn full moon will be playing out in your life as you enter into your season here, Leo. So happy solar return to all the Leos out there. I will have, you all front and center with the new moon readings that'll be coming up here right quick on your new moon on July 28th. Right now, though, we're specifically looking at how those energies that came in with the full moon in Capricorn we recently had will be playing out in your life leading up to that new moon, which is later this week. So, we're heading into that last week of really strongly feeling that influence, and we're just going to get a clear view of what's coming in. So if you find yourself kind of at a stuck pattern, if things feel like they're held up a little bit, you can have some discernment about what still needs to be brought to a close, where you need to nip things in the bud, cut things off that no longer serve you, okay? Because that's what full moon energy is all about. It's simultaneously about bringing things to a culmination point, but also it's about letting go. It's about releasing, so we can start to, seed our intentions in a new way once we head into that new moon energy. And this is really important for you right now. I mean, it is your solar return, so important to really call that light forward, start to shed light on the new path ahead instead of nurturing things that are dead and gone. It was 1:55 on the clock when I said that, so it's definitely time for change. I feel like some of these changes may have been coming about kind of abruptly for you, Leo. I feel like there's been a lot of twists and turns. Things have been kind of unexpected. In some cases, there's been some disruptions on your path. Hasn't been, a totally smooth ride. Sometimes it's been downright chaotic. But you're doing your best to make it through. You're doing your best to do the work. And along the way, it's interesting. I got kind of an interesting download that came in for you right off the bat. Some of you may have been kind of turning to comfort eating. I don't know why I got this in, but I feel like some of you are concerned about your diet right now. You feel like you've sort of lost your focus. I think you've had a lot going on, though, I think this probably has to do around a love relationship, okay? All of your cards came out here on the board, and I'm just going to kind of bring it down for a minute so you can see. They all came out like crossing influences, okay? So you got a lot of things on your mind right now. I see that you have been sort of held up from taking a step forward due to some kind of fear, anxiety that you're processing around the past. This is very specific to you, Leo, with this Nine of Swords here. Notice how there's a lion that's kind of haunting this woman. So I feel like this is really I think this is around things that you've done in the past, actions you've taken in the past, choices you've made, maybe sort of second guessing yourself, maybe having a lot of anxiety about this. Maybe coming to a place of recognizing that every action I take has a reaction, and maybe you're not ready to deal with some of the repercussions of those choices. This is just kind of coming in front and center. I think you've had a lot of time to kind of sit in this, muddle through this. I think you've been processing this. I think you've been getting a new view. You're definitely going through some kind of spiritual growth process at this time, okay? And I think you've really had to learn how to temper your impulsiveness.